Welcome planner peeps. So this is going to be a video as titled a review of how I utilize my happy planner. But just so that you know, I barely did get this planner from Michaels this week, the Recollections brand. I am going to do a whole separate review on this planner and specifically how I tend to utilize it because it will be my first time using two planners at the same time. I might talk about this planner a little bit just because I will talk about some of the cons with my happy planner. Okay. I still plan to use a separate video or another video in the future of a more about me type of video so that we can have almost that one-to-one connection where you know about me, you know about my life a little bit. And if you have any questions about school, work, about me, who am I, what do I like, you'll get to see me. Please leave questions. And if you have questions about the planner, please do so. So a little bit about me before I go into the whole depth of my planner so you understand how I utilize my planner is I am a full-time student. And I'm currently working towards my doctorate, so I'm in a doctoral program for psychology, and I'm getting a certification in neuropsychology at the same time. I have a master's already, and I have a bachelor's degree. So I had a day designer prior to using the Happy Planner. I had the Happy Planner actually the day designer last August, and it was a chronological time layout, so it would have like from 6 a.m. to I think it was 8 p.m. and then to night section, and I felt that it didn't work for me, especially with the amount of homework that I had. I couldn't really write it anywhere, so I decided to switch to the Happy Planner. I've used planners for a very long time. The planners that I previously used were just like your basic Walmart line planners, and it was because my course work and my course load wasn't as heavy as it is now. Currently now I have so many assignments or readings, but I'll get that in a separate video. So in my planner I have a folder. This is from the Happy Planner set of the folders you can get, and I just have this here. What I have in here is anything pertaining related to school except for these flags and the notes here, so you can see here. This is the notes, and this is from the Happy Planner also, just so I can write some notes if I needed to. But what I keep in here is things pertaining to school, and I actually need to go through this. But the most important thing for me in here is my sequence of my courses to take. So I keep that in here at all times because when I register for classes, it's something I need. If I need to figure out what I need to plan with my advisor or anything, I just have it here in my planner. And then in the back of my planner here, I have like some more notes. And then these are things pertaining to school that I'm going to need for the rest of my 5-year program. So this is just a writing help area. And then this is a scholarship pamphlet, which is always the same for every year when you apply for scholarships. So then I have here my names, and this stickers, I got it actually from Michaels. And then this page here is more of a reference page for me. I have on here like the width, the height, if I choose to use my own templates in Excel. And then this is me playing around with stamps, figuring out the stamps. And these stamps are actually from the recollection stamps that just came out, which I can do a review on that also. But as you can see, I was playing around to see how much it would take up a space and then the lines, how much it goes over. Just, I wanted to see how it just was on the paper. And then this was just an icon. So that's pretty much what I played around with. I'll go into these a little bit more later. Probably some of you can figure out what it is. Okay, so I got the Happy Planner and I was first playing around with it. And then I really started getting into my planning. So we'll go in a little bit and zoom in. Okay, so as you can see, I have it broken up by today, schoolwork, and other. So we'll go with the today section. The today section was basically, as you can see, it was supposed to be like a time thing for me. So knowing what classes I had, if I had any appointments, I would put them in this section up here. Schoolwork was just schoolwork here for me. So anything that was due, I would write it in here. And then this would probably be easier, my other section. And this was like a other and to do section. I really didn't know what to do with this section, so I just made an other section for myself. On the sidebar here, I always keep this calendar because I find it useful for myself. And then I just had something here to cover it up. I have a to print section because, as you can see, I have a lot of things to print. And my school allows unlimited, like, free printing. So since I always have a lot to print, I do not use the printer at my home. There's no use of me wasting ink and paper when I can print at school for free. And then I have here a next week section, and this idea I actually got it from the date designer. I really liked how utilizing the next week section was a big thing for me, and without the date designer I would not thought to really put that here. So I use this as a reminder to what is going to be due next week. If I have any appointments next week, I'll put it in here. Anything pertaining to next week, assignments, appointments, I'll put it here just to remind myself. And it helps me to plan out. If I have something really big due next week, I need to start getting my homework done earlier. So say I have a test next week, for example, I would need to make sure that my homework was finished for next week also sometime during this week, so I can focus on a test or exam and just work on my study guide. So then here is the month of February. Let's see here. Okay. So as you can see, I really decorated it out. This is when I started getting more into washi tape. I never thought I would be a washi tape person, but I'll do a video later of my whole collection of planner supply, and my washi tape is ridiculous. It's 3 containers. So for somebody who didn't think I was going to be a washi tape person, could have fooled me in the month of February. So I'm not somebody who utilizes a monthly calendar. I am a weekly person. I've tried a monthly calendar. I just can't. With too little of a space for me, and I just can't utilize going back and forth. The only time I try to do it is to kind of see what assignments I have. So we'll zoom in on this side. So as you can see, I had assignments every week. I had a test here in February. I had videos for a class due. So this was just something to help me see overall how busy I was going to be in the month. And that's what I try to use. It was how busy am I going to be in the month of February, so that I know how to prioritize my stuff. Maybe there's something I want to do and I can't do. For example, maybe there's a concert that I would like to go to, but I can't really go to because everything is just one after another. And then I also use my monthly to track my periods. And this is what I really find it helpful for myself. but it's problematic in my happy planner because my happy planner is a school-based planner for me, and so putting that much personal information was problematic, or I find it problematic, especially when I have classmates asking me, oh, what's due, or when is this due, when is this assignment due, or even just the fact because I'm the only one that really decorates my planner so crazy at my school. People are always intrigued at how I do my planner, and I don't mind them looking through it. It's just I don't want them to see red dots, which obviously probably anyone can figure out what it is. So that's the reason why I got this personal size planner, because I'm going to use it more as a personal thing for me, and not so much to everybody can just see it, but use it more for my appointments. I have some school stuff, and then I have some fitness and academic stuff that's like on the go, on the fly, but I will do a review on that later. So my layout was pretty much the same. I had two days, I had schoolwork, I had other. Now the only thing I found that was really hard for me was utilizing the today section. I'm a perfectionist, or not a perfectionist, but I really like things organized, I would say. So for me, I didn't like how, I'll give an example here. Okay. I had an acupuncture appointment at 10:15, and a late fee, obviously you can see, but either way. I didn't like that if I wrote it here at 10:15, what if I had later an appointment or something to do at 7 in the morning? I wouldn't be able to write it anywhere up here. So this was a problem thing. That's why I like the chronological timing sequence of a day designer, where you can put your appointments and basically your schedule, but to put it in a happy planner, I find it very problematic because I need it chronological. I don't want to put a 6 or 7 a.m. appointment over here. It has to be chronological for me. So that was the only thing. Okay, sorry I got interrupted for a bit, but back again. So I continue to keep the same sequence. For school up till April, as you can see, March, April. And then all of a sudden, boom, what happened? Well, I got busy with school, and that's one of the challenges. Is as much as I like to plan and have that self-care for myself, sometimes it gets really, really, really hard to do so. So self-care was mostly sleeping rather than planning. So what I am currently doing is, I have here in the month of May, instead of utilizing like each box of what is due, I just have a sticky note here of my assignments that are due in May. And then I tried back again utilizing the original layout of the happy planner. So utilizing the morning layout and putting like my classes that I have in the morning, and then I have my afternoon layout, so anything that's in the afternoon I would put it, and then I have my evening. In the evening I don't have so much to do, but I might use it more as what I plan to do. And then here I have just kept it plain again to things to remind myself of, things to print, and then things that are due next week. So for this last week that came up, I have here something that I need to do this week. my stuff to print, which wasn't anything. It's usually PowerPoints, but that's like a week-to-week basis. I already know. I should write in here my PowerPoints what to print, because then I can reference back what PowerPoints belong to what week. And then I have my next week section of what's due. So I didn't get to, as you can tell, decorate it because I was busy, but as you can see, I do like this setup of morning, afternoon, and evening, but at the same time I like my other setup that I had, which was like today, schoolwork, and other section. So that's what I find about trying to manage, but I do like this. I like putting what I have in the morning, and then like if I have something due, I'll put what's due, and then my other class. And all I have is just my summer session is a little bit shorter, 7.5 weeks rather than a 15-week semester. So that's why I have class twice a week and basically almost all day. And then the rest of my week is like blank, but I have homework. And then I also put like when my bills due, when I paid it. And then this is the following week, this week. And some stuff I have to edit like this. I'm gonna have to put washi tape over it because it's not due. It's actually been changed. This is what the syllabus says, but I have to white it out or put washi tape. And I'm going to do a video. I plan to decorate it, so that will come up, or should be up already today actually. You plan with me video. And that's it. So I'm gonna get a new happy planner for my birthday soon, and I'll show a video of how I plan to utilize it. I bought the expander rings, so that what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna keep the same pages in here, and I'm gonna add them to my new happy planner when I get it. But I'm gonna need the expander rings, or I might not actually need them. I might be able to just take out everything here and add it with whatever else I have here. I plan to still use this and then use the new format of the happy planner. I'll do a video of that because I do not see any YouTube videos on how people continue to use their old happy planner while they're still using their new happy planner. And I'm gonna just combine it. I'm gonna show how I plan to utilize it, so you'll see that later. And then this is what I have in the back of my planner. I have a dashboard. This dashboard is from the happy planner pack. It comes with a pink and a blue one, I think, and a clear one, I think. I don't know if it's 3 or 2 that come, but I decided to use the pink. And then I just have some sticky notes here. This was a sticker that came with the dashboard. More sticky notes, some page flags, and some more sticky notes. And then here I have another folder that I put in the back. And this is what I do. I make a reading list of all the readings I have to do. As you can see, I have so many readings. And putting it in this planner is not enough room for me. As you can tell why I just write readings. So I utilize this instead. So I put this instead, so I can reference it back and mark off what readings I have. And then the other paper I have in here is my assignment sheet. So as you can tell, some of my assignments were changed. And this is what I make, just so that I have a reference in here, quick reference. Don't have to look through my syllabus and I can plan it. And then back here is just anything relating to my doctors. So that is pretty much it of my happy planner. And then I will be doing a video review on the recollections planner and how I'm going to use this. So if you have any questions, please leave it down below. I will answer them as I can, or if I need to do a video thoroughly about it, I can. I also plan to utilize my channel as an organization for graduate school. I don't see a lot of graduate school planners. So I have been in school for a very long time, and I don't consider myself an expert, but I am considered the go-to person at my school when it comes to organization, just because I'm always told that I'm over-organized. But that is it. Have a good day. Remember to follow me, comment, subscribe, follow. I'll be starting this daily. I hope this channel is for you guys, so please leave feedback, questions, comments, anything else, so that I can help each and every one of you guys be successful and just enjoy planning. Bye bye.